guys, welcome back to my channel. If you can hear any noise outside or you're about to hear some noise, I don't know, there's someone doing something in the units or the apartments beside us. I don't quite know what they're doing, but yeah, if it gets noisy, that's why. I can't help it. I can't just go down there and, hey, I'm doing a YouTube video, stop making some noise. I've had this guy, I don't know if he's a subscriber or not, but he's asked if I could do a video on the 5 deadliest animals in Australia. Now, we have more than 5, so I might just mention as many as I can, and if I've missed any, well, so be it, I guess you could say. I've also got this book here. It's just called that, The Golden Book of Australian Birds and Mammals. I'm not going to show you the whole book. I might show you a couple of favourite birds that I have. I'm not a huge fan of birds either, as with reptiles. And I might show you maybe a couple of other Aussie animal icons, I guess you could say, that you may not know of. You may know, just, yeah. I'm not, as I said, I'm not going to go through the whole book. It'd be pretty boring, me just showing you the whole of this book. So, as I said, there are so many different deadly types of animals here in Australia. We've got sharks, stingrays, and that's how, unfortunately, Steve Irwin got killed and passed away. Poor bugger. Redback spider, brown snake, which I've mentioned on my channel before. They can be deadly to dogs and cats as well. What else have we got? God, there's so many. I just can't think of, any of the top of my head. Sharks, stingrays, redback spider, brown snake, dingoes are one. There was a situation a very, very long time ago. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but this lady was wrongfully accused, went to jail because the Australian public didn't believe that a dingo ate her baby, but in fact it did. She had to go to jail and all this sort of stuff. And if you want to look it up, it's her name's Lindy Chamberlain, but yeah, the Australian public really got stuck into her because they thought, how could a dingo kill a baby, rah-rah, all this sort of stuff. But anyway, so if you want to read up on that story, you can. I'm not going to go into too much detail about that. But, yeah, so, emus. I don't really know if they're like a deadly or a dangerous animal, but I wouldn't want to come across them, I guess you could say. Magpies aren't really deadly or dangerous. They're just annoying, I suppose you could say. Well, actually, one day I was out jogging. This magpie swooped this old guy, and he started bleeding. I don't know where he started bleeding, but he started bleeding somewhere on his face. And I actually stopped and I said, "Are you okay?" I said, "Oh, look, you're bleeding." And he goes, "Oh, no, I'm alright, I'm alright." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And I went, so I just kept going. And they're dangerous, I suppose. I don't know if they're deadly. But, yeah, you got to really watch out for magpies if you're here in spring. I think they're only in Queensland, but don't quote me on that. I might have a look through this book and see where they say they are. But, yeah, there are a couple of jogging routes that I go on that I wouldn't go on during springtime because I just know that I would get hit by a magpie. Anyway, I'll go through this book. So I don't know if you guys know what an emu looks like. If you're in Australia, of course you do, but that's what an emu looks like. You wouldn't want to come across one. Okay, I even say this about koalas and kangaroos, even though I don't think they're deadly animals or dangerous animals, but you wouldn't. I've never touched a koala. I don't even want to touch a koala. They're very cute and all, but yes. This is another Aussie bird. It's pretty much all over Australia, and it's called a galah. There's a saying over here where people may say to you, "You're a silly galah." It just means you're a silly fool or something like that. Ah, you silly galah, something like that. Oh, this is my favorite animal. Sorry, not favorite animal. Favorite bird. It's Kookaburra. And as you can see there, it's just basically they're just basically found on the eastern coast of Australia, a bit of South Australia, and a bit of Western Australia, Tasmania as well. At my work, there's sort of like a little bushy area, and we often see a Kookaburra in the trees and stuff like that. And I get excited because that's my favourite bird. I'm trying to find it. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. Magpies are found. An Australian magpie is found all over Australia. So that's what they look like there. For some reason, I just thought they were, excuse me, a Queensland thing. But yeah, be aware of those around springtime in Australia. Springtime in Australia is September, October, November. In Brisbane, we basically just have winter and summer. So those 3 months are basically just summer, even though they're classified as spring. Won't show you koala. Sorry, this is a little bit boring for some of you, especially if you live in Australia and you know all these things. But I've just had a request to do this video, so I thought may as well do it. It's easy enough to incorporate into my channel, and I just found this book the other day, so I thought, ooh. Now, I'll just show you one more, and that's a dingo. So you do not want to come across a dingo or touch it. Yeah, I won't go through any more of the book. Some of you are probably a little bit bored. But look, don't be put off by these dangerous animals or animals here in Australia, because especially if you come to built-up cities, you're not really going to expect. Well, you're not going to expect a great white shark or a stingray in the middle of the Sydney CBD or Brisbane Mall or something like that. You may see a redback spider, you may see a brown snake, but I've never seen one in Brisbane. When I lived in North Queensland, there was a high school across the road that we lived across the road from, and it was sort of all bushy land as well at the back. And I was there with my sister one afternoon, and I swear to God, I saw this brown snake, and I freaked out. Like I heard something. Actually, I don't think I saw it. I heard something in the bush, and I'm like, oh, is that a dog or a snake? But there were likely to have been snakes in that area. So yeah, I think I just got a little bit freaked out and ran home. But I can't quite remember the actual incident or the situation like that. But yeah, don't be put off. You know, we've got great coastline. I'm being biased, but it's the best country in the world. And yeah, you'll have a great time when you come over here. So yeah. Alright guys, I think I'll leave it there. I don't think I'll add too much more. And I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Bye. Hey guys, I just thought I'd add a little bit more onto this video. I've just found this spider book. So that's it there. What I'll do, I'll link the book and the author in the description bar below. But I just wanted to show you a couple of common spiders that we have here in Australia. So that's a redback spider, that one there. These are just all other types of spiders. That can be deadly. And, oh, I think my parents are home. Daddy Longlegs, which is number 12. So that's a daddy longlegs there. I was going to do a separate video and just do like a whole video on spiders, but I just thought I'm not really into spiders, so I just happened to find this book in one of our bookcases, and thought I'd show you those two common spiders that we have here. Daddy longlegs aren't really poisonous. You don't have to really worry about them. Generally, if I have a spider in my room, I would get a shoe and just kill it because I don't want anything crawling over me at night. Anyway guys, thanks again for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.